open up a can. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. It's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Moving out of the pocket. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quickly complete.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got a man. It's Jackson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get him flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way, maybe, to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Gordon. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Gordon. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. That completion delivers a 1st down. He wants to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls it in. It's Freeman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Off he goes. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cowboys want to move quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Holds it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down in the 49. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's 4. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
After the run, now to throw. That's caught. It's Freeman. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Trying to pound their way in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Beck. Makes his connection.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Freeman. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He's going to pass. Looking for space to the left. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. They'll try to pound their way in. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah.
And it's slipped out. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Finds the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He's got an open man. Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking for an open area to his left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Still on his feet at the 45. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Offense set on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Higgins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Here on second and short. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Off play action. Makes the grab.